this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on D or late on their rotations, and they paid a big price for it.
Here's Freak following the score by Damian Lillard. And it's Freak missing. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That's good. Lillard's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Freak. And the Nets miss again.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And he gets the bucket. And it's 6 points for Damian Lillard.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
The shot's good from Lopez.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Trailblazers leading by 4. And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. Back to Lillard. Scola sets a screen for Lillard. And Scola. Here we go now. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Now Lillard. 20 points for him last game against Cleveland. Inside, 11 feet away. The shot is off. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. For 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. And Lillard kicks to Crabbe, out left to the wing. Here's Plumlee to the middle. Crabbe dishes to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Lillard, and it comes off the front of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
Here's Crabbe. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Hansbrough. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Jack passes to Lloyd. 32 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Jack kicks to Jones. That is good.
Yeah, so much emotion is going to go through his head tonight in this one. I mean, playing in your hometown can be a bit of a nerve-wracking experience. But after that initial few possessions, I guarantee you he'll settle in and play how he normally does. So he'll be noticing the cheering section of his friends and family that'll be going crazy with each score.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean,
here's a look now for Portland. Plumlee is checked in for Davis. Alexander comes in for Hansbrough. And Lillard subbed in for Jackson. Setting the floor for the Nets. Lloyd in at point guard. Young out there with Bogdanovic. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Kilpatrick in at the 2. Now here's Lillard. 6 points for him. With the floater. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Now here's Lillard, averaging 28 points a game, and it's not an easy feat for what this man does on the offensive end. And the basket by McCollum. And here are the Nets. They're on a 17-4 run right now. Here's Lloyd, and the Nets another three. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lillard attacking, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams. The Nets second.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
Freak dishes to Young. He feeds it to Freak. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
Luis Scola, he's checked in for Alexander. Now, here's Lillard, following the miss by Freak. Shot clock at 5. Here's McCollum, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Lopez a screen. Here's Freak. 12 points for him. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Let's face it, the defense is a step slow. You've got to take away the airspace.
And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. Back to Lillard. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Free throw good. Freak.
And what a game for Freak. He has 18 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the
We got to
last
be more
match with
physical on
the Hornets
defense.
had a huge game.
They are getting to the
He's with 39 points, and that scoring outburst is high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
So it's Portland now, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's McCollum. And good on the basket. Book it. McCollum's got 10 points in the game.
And, fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Lloyd. Plumlee with some nice...
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Lillard with it. Out-defended by Freak. Lillard, the pass to Plumlee. His first shot coming late. A rebound by the Nets. Lopez has got his third rebound on the night.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
So for the Trailblazers, Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Hansbrough comes in for Luis Scola. And it's Jackson in for Damian Lillard. Now here's McCollum. 10 points for him. Here's Lloyd. Drops in the breakaway layup. Freak's got 13 points in. Just this quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here is Hansbrough following the basket by Freak. Beyond the arc. Jackson misses. Nets leading by 13 to the right side. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Jack's shot is good.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Outside Jackson. Out to the wing. McCollum. Up again. And Hansbrough slams it in.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, how about all of the assists he's had already in the first half? Got his team a lot of easy baskets.
He's got great vision, Greg, and he's not afraid to get rid of it early. That's what makes him such a great passer. He doesn't hold on to that thing. He finds the open guy right away.
Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Plumlee out there with Scola, and it's Crabbe in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Back to Lillard. And Lillard gets double-teamed. A 3 from McCollum. Can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That'll be game 4 of this 6-game road trip.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Scola sets a screen for Lillard. Young with the steal. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. That's good. And the Nets lead by 19.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Lopez a screen.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Brooklyn, they hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And, of course, Charlotte, right behind them, just one spot down.
And seeing where the Nets are, what a start to the season it's been for them. I mean, it has taken them no time to find that rhythm. They have looked fantastic from day one.
And, Greg, we knew they had potential, but thought it would take a while. What's been surprising is how quickly they've made it happen.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through McCollum. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. coach was not wasting any time and altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris. Freak with it. Lillard picks him up. Here's Bogdanovich. And the Nets, another three.
Sound offensively. Really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Lillard outside. The pass to Crabbe. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Alexander's checked in for Luis Scola. Teams changing it up here. Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson dishes to Lillard. Davis with a screen on Jack. And Lillard kicks to Davis. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
There's the bucket. Good.
You know, the defense has got to do a...
Let's take them back.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just... And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
next game. I'm next. Down to no man. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. See, they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live.
You was never around, had to hold it down. We the youngest, we was thuggin', you was never found. What's that feeling? I'm the realest. All them nights I had to struggle trying to find some dinner. They don't really love me, they not really for me. When I die, is you gon' show up to the ceremony? I just bought a Bentley, just to bet you Christian Louboutin to make us switch religion. I'm not stupid, baby, but the mansion is. Me and Benji are related like we're relatives. I'm a brought the millions in. Go and get it, I'm the shit, then don't need no laxative.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. See, they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live.
They say in due time, but my watch broke. It's a cold world, but we got coats. We grinding to make. Yes. We shine and they hate. Yes. We born and we fall. Every diamond's a flake. I'm signed to the pavement. I'm crossing the moat. I'm backing them down. Standing tall like a soldier. These players can't hold us. It's the winner's race. Here with Ken and Ace at a table, no dinner plates. We the best, get it straight. What's the problem, baby? Raised out of Harlem, baby. What's driving my mama crazy? They ain't trying to get me, so I gotta go get it. Harder than ever.
I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. See, they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love us, they just love us. How we live. Have faith a minute, put your trust in nobody. Yeah. I said have faith a minute, but put your trust in nobody. Have faith a minute, put your faith in nobody. I done been around, halfway around the globe, probably still ain't met nobody that seem picture perfect. We all buy lies, depends on the purchase. You can't walk a mile in my shoes, cause I'm steady running like water can't break. Let's just buy a pregnant woman. So I had to earn life, road to the riches, wouldn't change it for the turnpike. I get it 365, 12 months, 24/7. Gotta get it, I need it steady. No one give it all I give. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. They don't love us, they just love it. How we live, how we live, how we live, how we live, how we live. See, they don't love us, they just love it. How we live, 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 how we live. They don't love
got next?
Con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra, tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar en los cielos sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro, con pómulos marcados, con el orgullo grito en el alma tatuado. Vengo con la mirada, vengo con la palabra, esa palabra hablada, vengo sin temor a no perder nada. Vengo como el niño que busca de su morada, la entrada al origen, la vuelta de su cruzada. Vengo a buscar la historia silenciada, la historia de una tierra saqueada. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo con mis ideas como escudo, con el sentir humano, vivir este mundo donde el hombre nuevo busca el contrapunto. Vengo humano, vengo como tú, en busca de la huella, de la pieza del árbol y de su corteza, que guarda en su memoria que el canto de victoria cuando vimos de la tierra lloramos con la euforia. Ya abrimos así nuestros brazos tan encadilados y nos acurrucamos al origen de los tiempos, a la fuente del universo donde yace el sentimiento de vivir este comienzo. Vengo con la sangre roja, con los pulmones llenos de rimas en mi boca, con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos. Venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar. Vengo con el mundo y vengo con los pájaros, vengo con las flores y los árboles, sus cantos. Vengo con el cielo y sus constelaciones, vengo con el mundo y todas sus estaciones. Vengo agradecida al punto de partida, vengo con la madera, la montaña y la vida. Vengo con el aire, el agua, la tierra y el fuego. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo a mirar el mundo de nuevo. Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo
a saga, mad drama. I met this chick, she said she knew where ignorance was at. I said where? She said downtown. He had. I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but ignorance is running rampant. Aight, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Quake and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train, I'm being followed. My 7th sense is danger. I turn around, this anger, and he brought a marble along. It's the same. Hit me with the dart filled with the pork chop serum. I tried to hold on, but before long I dropped.
Hey, yo, my man, I got next.
Yo, I got next game.
When I awoke, I was locked in the barber shop, trapped in the barber's chair. Oh no, they're gonna try and cut my hair, but that can't stop the profit.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is tired of you following him around. We about to put an internet out right now. Animosity, Sphere, what's up? Get him!
Passed by, I hear a buzzing noise. It was that chick with some of Ignorance's boys. She said, Prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife to see. But enough talk now for your haircut. When the clippers touched my hair, they blew the... After the explosion, there was no one left. Cause I know dim mock, poison hand, touch of death. My vision's still kind of blurry, but I see a clue. Ignorance is at the library. I hurry with lightning speed like the Flash. He's at the big one on Grand Army Place. When I get inside, the door shut and the lights go off. Another trap. I hear a hissing sound. I smell a funny smell. I gasp, I can't breathe. Ignorance is laughing at me, waiting on my downfall. But he can't stop the prophet.
Well, Prophet, it seems like you're in a bit of a jam. I hope you can unstick yourself. Oh, and what you did to my wife, it was nothing. I have others. The saga continues. us in Tennessee. Looking for bucks, see if they still Tennessee.
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse the whole back. What you say?
NYG.
We appeal to those that feel.
Practice freedom of speech and refuse the whole back. What you say?
NYG.
Here I go.